This is NDTV, and you're watching NDTV Profit in association with NSC.
Welcome back. You're here with us on NDTV Profit. As we speak, Nifty is literally struggling to remain above that level of 8,300. It's down about 32 points at 8,305 right now. Let's focus on NBCC. That's one stock that we are tracking for you today. It's up about 2.5% in today's trade at 220 odd rupees per share. The news is that the cabinet recently approved the redevelopment of 7 housing colonies in Delhi. Now, as we know, NBCC is a significant player in the redevelopment space. So NBCC will be getting to redevelop 3 government residential colonies, and the remaining 4 will be redeveloped by CPWD. We have the management of NBCC now joining us right now, Mr. Anup Kumar Mittal, CMD at NBCC. Mr. Mittal, thank you very much for joining us today. Good to have you on the show. Now, if we talk about these 3 colonies that you will be redeveloping, what will be the total size in terms of total revenue opportunity does that offer to you?
See, as per this government approval, we will redevelop 7 government colonies in Delhi, and out of 7 colonies, 3 will be redeveloped by NBCC and 4 by CPWD. The total cost of redevelopment is 32,000 crore rupees, and which includes 30-year maintenance also, which of course we will do. And NBCC share is 25,000 crore rupees out of 32,000 crore rupees redevelopment. And CPWD will do 7,000 crore rupees work, and that is one. And this entire redevelopment will take place in next 5 years' time, and the revenue required for construction will be generated from the project only, and that responsibility of generating revenue will be with NBCC. NBCC will get 8% agency charges on construction activities on 25,000 crore rupees, and 1% on sale of the property, which is about 32,000 crore rupees. On that we'll get 1% as our marketing charges. So these are broad parameters of this whole approval.
Sir, how soon will the work be starting as far as redevelopment of these 3 projects are concerned? And once it starts, how will you start booking the revenues? Will it happen towards the end of the project or in the middle? How will it be spreading?
You see, first the project actual construction activities, in my opinion, will start from next financial year, maybe in April, May, because next 7-8 months we require for preparation of design and approval from local bodies and getting house vacated. So I think from April, May, actual work will start. As far as revenue booking is concerned, revenue booking may start from this financial year, because in this financial year, at the end of this calendar year, say December onwards, we will start selling the property. So once we sell the property, our 1% marketing charges will be due. So that revenue will be booked in our balance sheet, 1% as a profit. And as far as revenue from operations, means execution, is concerned, that will be booked on monthly basis. As and when we do the work, the revenue will be booked along with our 8%.
What kind of challenges do you see, sir, in execution of these, considering you have a specific timeline that has been given to you from the government side?
You see, I don't see any difficulty in getting it executed, except there are 2 points which we have to handle very speedily and cautiously. One is approvals from government bodies, from municipal corporations and government departments, and I don't see any difficulty, since this is a government project and everybody is beneficiary of this project. So I don't see any much difficulty. Second is to get houses vacated, because these all occupants have to be shifted to some other place. So we have contingent plan for that. will start work in phases, and this is a total 5 years project. So I don't see any difficulty in this also. One thing I would like to mention here that government has also and cabinet has also emphasized that projects should be executed through, design and build concept and with a new technology, latest technology, which is being adopted by, Western countries and South Asian countries.
So what kind of technology are we likely to see, and how is it going to be different from the current technology that you use, sir?
You see, presently we are using technology which is very common. All of us know that brick and mortar, normal construction with more labor-oriented construction we do in country. Whereas in Western countries, the constructions are through with steel structure, composite structure, where steel components are used, manufactured in factory and assembled at project site, and that is one technology. Another is slip form shuttering, aluminum shuttering kind of thing, where construction can be done in 1 year's time, up to 20-story buildings. So there are a number of technologies available across the world.
But then that will come at a cost, right? And how are we how are we expecting NBCC to fund that particular? Are you going to be tying up with certain companies, agreements? How will all this be moving from here?
You see, last Tuesday we have signed an agreement with a Hungarian company on that only. Their external affairs minister was in our office who blessed this occasion. So this is one technology we have signed, and in past we have signed 2 technologies, one from Russia, another is from UK. Those are available, and I don't think that these technology-based construction activity will cost more. Rather, it will reduce the execution period one, and simultaneously that will reduce our overheads also. And as far as in case any extra burden, say 1 or 2% come on project cost, that will be bear by government, and NBCC will get only their agency charges.
Any of these buildings are likely to be green buildings as well?
All these buildings will be green buildings. All these complexes will be on smart city norms. So you can say all these complexes or colonies will be small smart cities, small township, and with 100% green features.
Right. Sir, we've now in a way understood how will this execution be really taking place, the timeline. Now it is spread over a period of 5 years. You've also explained us how the revenue structure would be. For the current financial year, if you could give us an amount or a target that you expect from the redevelopment of these projects.
Yeah, I told you initially that in this financial year, I don't see much revenue booking from these redevelopment projects, except some revenue will be booked from which will come from the sale of the properties, where NBCC's role is as a marketing agent, where we'll get 1%, and that will be more or less profit to company. So that will come in this financial year, and rest of the things will follow in next 4.5 years.
Right, and after this, what next? What more can we expect? Because I remember speaking to you earlier and you said that you see a lot of opportunity because in Delhi, a lot of more buildings will be coming up for redevelopment from the government side. 3 have already come in for you. What next in FY17?
You see, this is, alone is a huge order which we have bagged. And I was talking about this only earlier, but there are a number of other projects which are lined up, and you will see similar kind of good news in next 1 month time.
All right, would you like to share some details on that news that we are likely to hear in the month of August?
So let us wait till August. Let us enjoy what we have got this week.
All right, Mr. Mittal, thank you very much for joining us and sharing with us all the details about these projects, and we wish you good luck for the execution of these and many more that you're likely to bag in the month of August.